Hey, I'm Traveling John, and I'm going to travel and sketch. Join me on the adventure. This is a map of our travels in Europe. We started in Copenhagen, and I have done vlogs on that city, and also Leiden, Paris, Barcelona, Verona, and Salzburg is the last vlog I did. Now we're moving on to Prague, and we're going to have some unique and wonderful adventures in that beautiful city. Okay, we're here in the Old Town area, and some of the beautiful architecture around here. I can't believe all the decoration on the buildings. It's just beautiful. So I'm busy taking photographs all the time. Right now it's early in the morning, so there aren't as many tourists. We were here last night. We had a wonderful dinner in this restaurant of this building here. And so because there are less tourists, I have more chance of taking some of the nice photographs. But it was very exciting. I'm going to share some of the excitement in some of the video of the people dancing in the square, not just around the corner. And so more fun, more adventure, and I'm going to look for some ideas for a sketch. I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. That was so much fun in Prague, the old city, to see all the old classic buildings. And then there in the middle of the square was a huge video screen, and all those people dancing and seeing themselves up on the screen dancing. It was just plain fun to see and very exciting. Well, that was our first afternoon and evening in Prague. We had spent most of the day traveling by train and then also bus from Salzburg. And we were a little bit tired, but then refreshed the next morning. You heard me talking a little bit about the evening before and the dancing. And then after that, we traveled through those wonderful narrow streets of Prague, seeing all the wonderful architecture and buildings. And as I mentioned, it was sort of nice to be there very early, because then we beat the crowds, and the weather, of course, was wonderful too. And we crossed the Charles Bridge, and the Charles Bridge was built around the 14th century. And that view of the gate for the city across the river, and the castle above, the palace to the right, up on the hill, and the cathedrals in that old city, that part of the old city, was just very inspirational and fun. We walked up to the castle, and you'll see some of the video and pictures in the next vlog when I do the color rendition of this sketch. But now I'm about to go into doing the black and white sketch. And again, it's of that view, of that picture of the bridge and the gate of the city and the wonderful architecture and buildings early in the morning. And after I finish the sketch, I'm going to be sharing some very interesting news with you, changes that are going on. And so please join me for that at the end of the sketch and enjoy this sketch. And this time I'm not going to be talking during the sketch. I want to just have some music background, and I hope you enjoy that process. Thanks for joining me again on this travel and sketch adventure and sketch. Here is the Inkline sketch on canvas that you just saw me creating. And what I want to share with you that's news is I just finished developing a brand new website. And I would encourage you to go and visit that website at TravelnSketch.com. There you'll see a link to a brand new art gallery. And on that art gallery, the thing that's great about this new place that I'm using as a resource is that you can get any one of my artwork prints in a variety of sizes, not just one size like the process I was going through before, but you can get it in sizes that meet your budget or your designing desires. So, and not only that, but they will also frame the artwork for you and send it to you at a very good price. So go there and look at what I have to offer through this new gallery. And also the thing that's interesting is not only will they print it on different sizes, but they will also print it on different products or surfaces, on wood or steel or acrylic, and also on coffee mugs. This is one of the first sketches I did of the Golden Gate Bridge and the entry into the San Francisco Bay with the cypress trees. So go to this new website, go to the new art gallery and visit it. I'm sure you'll find it quite intriguing. Lastly, with regards to my Inkline sketch, I did something a little bit different that may have caught you by surprise. I have used a T-square before in doing my illustrations. And normally it's because I want to do a line straight across. But in this case, on this roof, I wanted to give it a little bit of an angle because of the perspective. So what I did is I took the same T-square and I added something to it that would give it a slight angle. And that is simply a paper clip. And that way it would turn it a little bit and give it that angle I wanted for perspective, and I could still go up and down on the side of the canvas and get exactly the same line going across. So that's just a little trick I used, and you probably wonder, what is that black thing doing on the T-square? Well, now you know. Thanks again for viewing this Travel and Sketch adventure, and please subscribe, because in doing so you'll be notified on the next one that I do. And have a great